picked her up in the garage this Just picked her up in the garage this morning, back to square one, already blown the fuse again on the instrument lights. The other thing got fixed though, so I've got music and Bluetooth and stuff. But I think I'm gonna have to pull the switch out of the dashboard, the dimmer switch, and clean it or something, which I've got no idea how to do. Just picked up. So back on the road again for the whole week. Won't be home until Saturday. But rather than in the slow old Golf, I'm in the slow old, actually it's not slow at all, this big V8. I'm in the old Mercedes, the 1980s Mercedes, which I love deeply from the bottom of my heart. I love that car. But it's got a little something's causing a fuse to blow, and it's the switch on the dimmer switch on the instrument backlights, and I've had it fixed twice, and it was working today when I left, and I was fiddling with it, and it's sort of flickering, and then I popped, the fuse is gone again. This is very frustrating. Anyway, this week I'm supposed to be not overdoing it. So far, that's not going well. It's a really big week because basically all day Friday, I'm in an all-day conference and then an all-evening awards ceremony. So I can't do any work whatsoever on Friday, which only leaves tomorrow and Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday. And tomorrow I've got to drive from where I am up to where I'm going to be staying for the next 3 nights. And I've got to be prepared for, a bit worried about this. So I've got an interview with a very controversial MP. Not a popular person, but it's coverage. I'm nervous about it, but I can't say no to anyone. I have to speak to everybody in politics, no matter where they're from, whatever party. But I'm really nervous about this one. So that's on Thursday morning. I'm filming it. I think it goes out on Friday. And I want to be really well prepared for that because it's a very short, 10-minute slot. So I've really got to make sure I've got my messaging clear. And I don't even know what the topic is. I didn't find that out till tomorrow. So I'm going to have literally just a few hours tomorrow afternoon when I'm supposed to be doing other video calls. I've got one-to-one video calls booked with people who've bought the call with me. So it's basically, it's going to be really intense all day tomorrow and then really intense all day Thursday because I've also got to get a really important video filmed for the Best Agent Regional Partners before I meet them all for the first inaugural meeting next week in London. I'm barely going to have time to get back to Devon and then back to London again next week. But I've got to take it easy, otherwise I will burn out. So I'm trying to take it easy. Just about to go and have dinner, late dinner tonight. A few of you watching. Who's anyone going to say hello? And the other thing I'm doing at the moment is I'm ignoring the comments on Facebook from the Flyer live stream. But even though I'm ignoring it, I can't even get to. I get notifications saying so and so has commented or so and so has mentioned you, and I can't actually get from the notification to the comments. So I can't see what anyone's saying anyway. Sounds like it's just as well because I've had a couple of friends, a fellow YouTuber and another fellow pilot, have been texting me and messaging me saying, "Have you seen that comment about you? Have you seen what someone said about you?" No, I'm thank God. I don't want to be sucked into that hellhole of Facebook commenting wars. What a waste of life. But I'm happy to provide entertainment. It's obviously entertaining a lot of people. But my work is much more important. So I don't even have enough time for my own work, let alone that kind of behavior. And this evening I'm having dinner with family, which is cool. Always nice to do that. Family I don't see it often enough. And then I'm going to be taking it easy, getting an early night, hopefully. Sticking to my health routine a bit better than I have today. And tomorrow morning, I've got calls with colleagues, video calls with colleagues and clients. And then I'm going to get on the road and then I'm going to prepare for that TV interview. Yeah. And then Friday should be good fun as well. So the week before I know it'll be blink and the week's going to be gone. But I'm on the road with the old jalopy. And for those of you who missed it at the beginning, let me just play it again. Hang on a second. Just picked up from the garage this morning, back to square one, already blown the fuse again on the instrument lights. The other thing got fixed though, so I've got music and Bluetooth and stuff. But I think I'm going to have to pull the switch out of the dashboard, the dimmer switch, and clean it or something, which I've got no idea how to do. But I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go. Also, I recorded a video from the road today in the Mercedes. Just hit record, chatted for 8 minutes, and uploaded it to YouTube. And it's so weird how those videos seem to do better than ones I actually plan. I uploaded it on the Moving Home and Charlie channel, talking about how the costs of housing are not about buying or renting, but actually the cost of occupying houses has gone up so much, and it's making, anyway, that video's done really well. Yeah, I just can't keep up with it all at the moment. So, but this daily planning live stream is keeping me on the straight and narrow and keeping me focused. And that is good. That's why I'm doing this. And I've had someone, actually, an old friend I haven't heard from for a while, who texted me saying, it's quite cathartic listening to someone else talking through their plans. So that's great. If this is cathartic to anyone, then that's fantastic. And the other thing I've got is that rather than this being, because when I'm just talking about my own diary, this is of no interest whatsoever to anyone. I've got an idea I'm working on where I realized the other day, I have done in my life, going right back to when I was 16 years old, I have done so many different jobs. Despite being self-employed for most of my life, I did so many different jobs, and I've got fascinating stories from each and every one of them. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe start adding a little story onto the end of these videos each day, a little story about a job, and just do one job story per day until I've gone through all the jobs that I had. Hello, Gavin. Watching me from France. Fantastic. What's it like down there in France? It's pretty cold up here. But anyway, I've got to wrap it up. They're waiting for me for dinner. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.